I already figured to make a video, a little vlog, some parts, some different stuff, you know, random, all over the place, like my videos are. So I got more parts for the 2110. I bought some of these Potter rockers, some of these roller rockers, and the Ziggy Gassed Up says these are faster than the Berg rockers, so we're gonna try them. I think they look cooler. I don't know about faster, but we got some of those. Those are 1.4. These are also cheaper than the Berg. I think these are around 400 and something. And the Bergs are, you know, 7 to 1,000, depending on the person that sells them to you. Here's a pickup that I ordered from CB Performance. It has the extended tube on it for the sump. You know, you just cut it wherever you need it, and it's made onto the bell. So I bought one of those. That's pretty cool. Oh, I got a massive headache today. Anyway, I bought a set of manifolds for those heads, wedge port heads. It's got a little bit of weld on them, and you know, the manifolds look shitty. The material looks like they swept the floor and casted a manifold with them. But it is what it is. Hopefully they don't crack and break, and we'll give them a try, see how those work. Back in the old day, they used to have scat track manifolds, and they were real sweet. The aluminum, you could get them polished, and it's just not like that anymore. So, I bought some manifolds for the Superflow heads. Not Superflow, but those billet heads that I bought from CB Performance. We're gonna try some of these. Put some carburetors on them. Running turbos right now, but we're gonna run some carburetors here soon for a project. Got a cam, special cam grind there. That's top secret, and we're gonna keep that way. And here's some shims, rocker stand shims, and some bow spring shims. Those are for setting rocker arm geometry, and then the other ones are for setting spring height. Studs for the manifolds. Sweet. More studs for the manifolds. Got some of these new lightweight lifters. I'm going to pull them out. They're pretty lightweight. I did pull one out. It's pretty cool. They're two-piece. The only thing that makes me nervous about the lifter is two-piece. And what else is going on? Oh, I've been doing so much stuff lately. Having a off day today. I saw somebody else didn't want to make a video today, and they did it, so I figured I better push the record button. So I pulled Greg Porter's heads apart, and this head, it doesn't look too bad. Oh, and this is the other head. It doesn't look too good. It's got a steel insert hanging into the combustion chamber here, and that's no bueno. So we're going to throw this head out. I have this set of heads that I've already done a bunch of port work to, and a valve job, and I got to get some valve guides for these. We're going to go ahead and use these for the Porter project. These are a lot better. They're solid around the combustion chambers, and you know, everywhere they torque down is solid, and they should be a better head. Fairly new. Probably cut them for some double springs and put some guides on there, and you can take those back and have them for door stops. Got one good one and one bad one. And I've already done a bunch of work to those, and the guides were loose, so I'll buy some guides for those and fix those up, and we'll be ready to go. So yeah. Somebody want to know what's in my cabinet? I have no idea, because I don't really do much anymore, but here's what's in my cabinet. Stuff. And you can see it hadn't been used much. I'm going to start using some of this stuff, but the normal stuff, some Bondo, some clear, some tape, some Scotch-Brite pads, all the sandpapers in the other cabinet over there. And well, here's the other cabinet. Here's some more paint over here, the epoxy primer, the clear, the mixing machine. These are all the different toners that you turn into color. This cabinet's got some sandpaper in there, some of the DAs, the blocks, some dust masks. This is in the wrong cabinet. That's some metal glaze. some of those shitty Sokola paint guns that the paint guy doesn't like, the gunman. He said that they're shit. They work good. You got to open the air up on the cap, but other than that, they're not bad. But yeah, here's two 4500s. There's one, and that's the one I use. I think this one's brand new, and then this is a 4400. It works real well. Tom's Wonderful World has one, and he's not easy to please. He seems to like his piece of shit Sokola, but who knows. A couple paint masks there, and some sandpaper, a gun for the 2-part stuff, and stuff like that. And yeah, so I wanted to go over some things. And you know, I would see a video or something, or somebody would comment on some stuff, and I would just react instantly to it. And why are you guys staring at a bunch of stuff on the floor? Well, I just want to say thank you. Let me get this. That's the ceiling. This is one of my classic videos here. Anyway. That there. Oh, there we go. So I got this new stick, so I don't have to look right at my ugly face. But anyway, the other, about a month ago, a week ago, too, I don't keep track of time too well, but it was in the past, and my wife put a video up. It was on her birthday, and she was being nice and giving stuff away. And that's really how my wife is. She's really like that, and she gives stuff away all the time, probably more stuff than we really should give away. But you do that kind of stuff when you've been broke yourself. A lot of you guys don't know. I know a lot of guys are having a hard time right now, but I've been broke before. I almost lost this house. I didn't make videos about it, but I went through it, and with the help of the guys in YouTube Garage, I made it through, you know. But I'll show you a little bit of something about my wife. She's pretty solid. These are some of my medical records here from the accident that I was in. And you know, each page is probably a visit to the doctor's office. Here's some more. It's pretty extensive. You could probably count the bones that aren't broken, and shit that's not wrong with me. This is all surgery stuff here. And yeah, she's pretty solid. She's been through me through all of it. She could have left plenty of times, but she's always been there for me and a lot of other people. So you guys that stick up for my wife, thank you. And the guys that think my wife just does it for the views, you're completely wrong. But anyway, that's what's going on here. I got some more heads over here that I gotta clean up. They got a little rust on the springs in the box. Those are some 049s with some big valves in them. Oh, they're heavy. They're very solid, chunky, and yeah. So not going to use those. We're going to use those CB Performance heads on this 2110. And then somebody else wanted to see the difference in the sump thickness. Here's a cheap sump. You can see how thin the area is where it bolts to the motor there. And then here's the new one. So it's considerably more beefy. So, you know, you could probably jack the motor up with that one, but one like this, yeah, you probably have to put a piece of wood under it, or, you know, spread the load out. So anyway, other shit going on. My brother's in the hospital right now in a coma, so we're dealing with that. And that's it. What's going on? Not much. Nothing's changing out here. I haven't been in the garage in a while. I got to put the starter on. Put the gas tank back in this because there's people shit talking, so I need to make this run again. Apparently they don't have a very good memory, but we can refresh their memory for them. And Mama Cat's sleeping like a rock. Oop, woke her up. We got the stand out as soon as somebody comes out here and helps me pick that Nova door up. I'm going to start cutting that stuff in and try to get this out of the corner. Got to order a truckload of parts for this. So turkey rod runs are coming here soon. Usually a couple Nova companies come. Need some door panels and some carpet and some glass and all kinds of stuff, I'm sure. So we'll just get that all then. And I've been thinking about scrapping the big block and, you know, getting an LS for this, because I want to drive it. I don't know if the big block's gonna you know, be drivable like I want to drive it. I'd like to have like an overdrive tranny and our 5-speed, something that I can put in there and make it cruisable. So I don't know, we're gonna definitely start this thing up. I got to order some new rockers. I have some cheap roller rockers on here that I don't really trust, so I'm gonna order up some Harlem Sharps and put those on there, and we'll fire it up and see how it runs, and probably just put it on the shelf or whatever and save it for another project. Well, I got this welder. I need to do a review on this. Works pretty damn good. Hans has been using it way more than I have, and he's been using the foot pedal. He started with the thumb button on the torch, but it works really well. This was his practice thing here. I don't know how good you can see. Let me bring it to light. So he's been going to town, you know, learning, and that's one where he welded it back together. It's pretty decent, you know, for never doing it before. So we got some aluminum rod and stuff. He's gonna mess with the aluminum. Hadn't done that yet, but I have to buy a plug, or I should say a receptacle, and we've just been using it in the 110 mode, so, you know, I haven't really turned it up. It's a 220 machine or a 110, which makes it pretty nice. I mean, you could use this 110 all day long for sheet metal. It works great for that. Little tacks and stuff. But yeah, that's what's going on. Hope everybody's having a good day out there. I did get some shirts made. Let me show you those. Oh, there you go. That's one of the YouTube guys in the garage. His son made those for me, and I do appreciate that. I'm not going to mention their name. I'll ask Andrew to do that because I don't know if they want to be anonymous or not. But anyway, that's what's happening here. And just remember, my wife isn't that shitty. She could have left a long time ago with everything. And she's still hanging out, so you can't always judge a book by its cover, guys. Sometimes you got to open it and read the book. Anyway, with that, you guys have a great day. Hope you guys are doing good, and we'll see you soon.